much just taking up from right where we left off with the stream, just talking about top tens and what have you. I got Katiekins with me, as you just heard. So
this is a top 15 saddest gaming moments.
okay, and what's the source on this?
I've come across their
RANX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say it? Okay.
Oh, well, I don't. That's how I say it. All right. So the saddest moments in games.
Because of me beating Kingdom Hearts recently. And
right. And it made you cry.
Yeah. Makes me cry.
Little bitch.
Well, I'm allowed to cry.
Cry. That's all you're good for. Crying. Look at you. You're crying right now.
Yeah, that was Titus's dad, right?
Uh-huh. That's my Jecht impersonation.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was the worst grenade throw in the history ever.
Okay, so number 15. All right, do you want to take a guess as to what you think it
What's
would
the
be?
saddest moment?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, man. Damn it. Why couldn't I try to think about this a little earlier? The saddest moment in gaming. I'm gonna Aerith, whatever the hell people want to call her. Personally, myself, I don't feel that it's the saddest. Yeah, I know. Fucking bring out the torch and pitchforks on that fucking comment. I get it. But, I just simply don't feel that way. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I'll say that that's probably number one.
I never played 7.
Mm-hmm.
Never had PlayStation. But
okay.
But it's one of those things that I knew about it because of a friend that had the game.
Okay.
And I know that a lot of people, that was their first Final Fantasy game that they played.
Yes.
And so that moment sticks with them big
right.
time.
Yeah, there's a huge nostalgia factor in it.
But personally for myself, though, it's like, it's one of those things that I'm aware of, but I've never personally played it or experienced it how you're supposed to.
Right. You heard about it, and yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like just sad. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be in the list, but probably the one thing that's standing out in my head was, do you remember when I played that damn, what the hell is it called? I think it's like Brothers.
Two Brothers, yeah.
Like then
Brothers,
that, that's sad.
Okay.
Because it's one of those things you're not expecting it to happen, but it's actually kind of neat how.
Oh, I know one too.
It all comes together because of the fact that I know how that game works is it's clever. You're playing as two brothers, one older and younger. Mm-hmm. And in order to do things to progress through the game, you're having to have them cooperate, and one is the left stick and one is the right stick. Right. And yeah, I kind of remember that mechanic when you were playing it, right? And I mean, pretty much what they're going through to have them cooperate. I mean, a lot of the settings they're very interesting. They're very detailed. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I guess I can give spoiler alert or whatnot. But what happens is the older brother dies.
Okay.
And I know one of the things with that game is the fact that the younger brother, he can't swim. Okay. And one of the ending scenes in that game involves him having to swim, but you can actually use the right and the left stick for the younger brother.
I see. I got you.
You can actually
right, now that
swim.
he's gone. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. So it really kind of fucks with you with that, yeah. Okay. I had one that I was just that you reminded me of because
I know what it is.
Oh, I know you know what it is, and I did stream it. Rhyme.
Yeah, because I remember you were telling me about that.
Mm-hmm. That one, it pretty much So yeah, again, spoiler alert. Pretty much what happens is you are a kid washed up on a beach, and you are just pretty much, the game doesn't hold your hand at all. It's just like, okay, play the game, Mm-hmm. And while you're traversing this island that you're pretty much stranded on, you're trying to, find your way off the island, get back home. And the game just pretty much turns into this whole artsy way of explaining as because you see this being that you're trying to follow throughout the whole course of the game, and you can never catch up with them.
Yeah.
But what I thought was, oh, okay, this is like me from the future or something. You know, like it's going to be something like that. But pretty much what it is, what the game turns out to be, is the father's memory and how he, not only his memory, but how he kind of made up this memory of what might have happened to his kid, because his kid ended up dying from a fishing trip because the sea got really bad. You know, like the waves and shit got really bad from this boating trip, and his kid ended up falling off the boat.
And this game is supposed to be kind of like his grieving process.
It's pretty much about the whole, about the dad's whole grieving process. Yes, it's supposed to be all about how he kind of handled it, but at the end of the game, he ends up accepting it because you start to play as the dad in the end, and you walk through the house and you see the son's empty bedroom and you know, like one of his toys or whatever, and then he just kind of like you see like a scarf or something that he always used to wear, and then he just like holds it and lets the wind just take it, and that's pretty much like the dad's acceptance of losing his son, which is so fucking sad. It really fucking is.
I know, if I would have played that game, I know I would have been.
Oh yeah, you would have definitely. Yeah, if you watched this shit, you definitely would cry.
I actually remembered another game that made me sad. Actually, I think this would be my pick.
Okay.
Remember when I played through the first season of Walking Dead with Lee?
Oh yeah,
when he's saying his goodbyes to Clementine and all that. That was rough.
Yeah,
because that was
rough,
so like. Because I mean, that series is like the 5 episodes. And that season is really strong. I mean, I know that we tried watching The Walking Dead, but that show didn't click with us because it's just like...
Well, I think it's because we're already kind of burnt out on the whole thing just from video games alone, but also just, like, we've seen it being done to death before.
Yeah.
You know? And then we got to the ending finale of the first season, and it was, this place is going to blow up. It's like, gee, where did we fucking hear this before? Oh, I know, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
You know?
So, I mean, there was a lot of things that just, like, just didn't keep our interest. But when the game came out, though, I was interested in playing that.
Right.
And what's nice is, with those episodes, is, like, I mean, what is it? They're, like, 2 to 3, 4 hours long or something like that. So there's stuff like all of them are exciting. Instead of having to like watch a season of that show and wait for things to happen, you're guaranteed a few things in each episode.
Right. So yeah, you get it all right there in one
so
shot.
It's good. So I mean, you end up becoming. I mean, I know I got really, really attached to just the relationship between Lee and Clementine, and what ends up happening is Lee gets I can't remember if he gets bit or scratched or something. But so he's pretty much, you know, changing at the end of the episode, like the last episode.
Yeah, well, what happens is, he gets bit. They fucking decapitate They take his arm. Yeah. You can do that. You can take the arm off, which I think that's what you did do. But it still wasn't enough.
It's still spread,
or some shit. Yeah. And that actually goes back to Romero. You know, Day of the Dead, they tried doing that shit too, and it actually worked.
Yeah.
So I think that they're trying to play off of that as well. Like, yeah, it worked there, but it isn't going to work here. Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't work, and it pretty much comes down to the point where Lee knows that he's dying, he's going to turn,
over, right?
And he's trying to say his goodbyes to Clementine, but also telling her to kill him too, so that he doesn't hurt her. And Clementine's just like what? She's young.
She's got to be like 8. She's got to be like anywhere between 7 and 10.
Yeah,
I'd say. Yeah.
So like that's rough for her because like, you know, Lee was the person that, you know, saved her and took care of her.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was rough because that was super heartfelt.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, it's just mainly it's going to hurt that much more because that was the main focus of it.
Yeah.
You know, there weren't a lot of other aspects to it other than the story.
Yeah, so character development and stuff.
Yeah, so it was very, very heavily involved in that, so they knew that they were going to really, fucking tug on your heartstrings when it came to that shit. So yeah, I would say that that's definitely a good pick too. Would I really see it as like an actual game though? I mean, I guess it's interactive, but
it's an interactive like comic book, I guess, or just
right.
show.
But I kind of feel it's kind of in the cheater zone as well, when I see it that way. But no, I would still have to say that it is indeed a game because you do play. You can make decisions. Even if those decisions, I mean, come on, Telltale. We already know that you're at where you're at right now, which is fucking the bottom of the sea at this point.
Yeah,
but
they're having somebody finish the newest season.
Yes, but I mean, it's cleanup.
But yeah,
damn, I got all them shits. Yeah, I wasn't even trying. I didn't even bring up my map. Look at that shit. I got it all.
Oh.
Except for the one challenge there, the 2 for a kill, 2 possess. Yeah. Damn it. Alright, cats, back off. Man, he is... I'll have to call him. Hold on, I can call him. Baby! Yes, that's how I have to call my cat. Alright, well, let's get on with the fucking list here.
Okay, so pretty much you're choosing...
I'm choosing Eris, yeah.
Eris, or is it Eris or Aerith?
It can be either. I think.
Okay.
Well, the English translation is Eris, but pretty much it's. I say Eris, so I'm going with that.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna. As sad as the Brothers one is, I'm gonna go with Walking Dead. So.
All right.
Okay,
I feel those are very strong, so I think we should, at the very least, be in the top 5. All right, what do you got? Come on.
Number 15 is Eris is dead.
Oh my God! Really? Number 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not winning. I know that's not. All right.
Yeah, and it's pretty much just saying that it's cult status. It's ultimate non.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Spoiler.
Yeah, I don't need them to tell me. I can tell you pretty much right now. So the reason as to why the whole Eris death thing is kind of a big deal. I mean, obviously, it's not that much of a big deal according to this fucking list, but all right. The reason why, it is a big deal to players is because of the fact of the matter that a lot of people, when they first played it, thought that she was going to be a permanent member of the team. So they were actually powering her up, leveling her. She was the healer of the group, And she was nice, too. She was a nice person. And then all of a sudden, she gets fucking stabbed, right through the fucking chest. And all of a sudden they can't do anything. Like, why no Phoenix Down? Why no life spell? I couldn't tell you as to why that never happened or was mentioned. Mm-hmm. Believe me, if FF7 Remake ever does see the light of day, they're going to have to make up an excuse. Whether it's Sephiroth's sword has a certain power or something, it's going to be something like that. I guarantee you. Yep. But yes, people thought that she was going to be a main party member, so they put in time. They liked her because she was nice, and then all of a sudden, boom, she's gone. And that's that for that. It's like real life. You put in time with a person, them to a point, or maybe all around, and then all of a sudden, one day you're here, and then the next you're not. And I think that's why Eris hurt so much for a lot of people.
Yeah.
After running war,
that is a little surprising that it's so low on the list, but now it's making me wonder what other things are on there. But I mean, most of these lists are the preference of the person. So I'll be honest, if I was making this list, I would probably still have it on there, and I would have it lower because it'd be just, I guess I'm aware of this happening. I can understand why people are sad, but it didn't affect me personally in my video game history. Okay, so number 14 is Limbo. You remember that game?
I do remember that game, yes.
And I can see as to why that game is sad, because you find out at the end that you're pretty much playing as a dead child.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, you're supposed to be a dead... I mean... Eris dying definitely has nothing on a dead kid.
Yeah.
So you really can fight that one,
Because I remember it, it's pretty much, you beat the game, but it repeats itself because you're like literally you're in limbo. Like,
right.
You're.
Because like, didn't you actually played it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah. I didn't actually play it.
Yeah.
But I knew what it was about.
Yeah. Because what you're doing is like I'm trying to remember if it involves you like following a girl or something that's supposed to be your sister or something like that.
Okay.
I know that as you're progressing through the game, you're avoiding obstacles and whatnot. I think they're supposed to represent his fears that he had when he was alive.
Okay.
Like the first part of the game involves you trying to avoid like this spider thing. But yeah, I remember it being sad.
Okay.
It was good. It's one of those games to where you play it, you remember it. Not necessarily need to go back and play it again, but it sticks with you. This one.
What number?
This is 13.
All right.
I guess I don't necessarily know as to why it's sad.
Oh, well, what is it?
It's The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
That's the one that I actually.
Okay, that's the Game Boy one, right?
Yeah, that's the one that I grew up with. On the Game Boy.
I mean, I know that like it's all supposed to be a dream, right?
I mean, I guess maybe that would be as to why.
Link's Awakening,
sad.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Well, what does the thing say?
It's saying that after the final boss is defeated, the game shows you, the player, all the cute little characters you interacted with during the adventure, and they start to dissolve into nothing as he wakes up. So I guess.
Oh, I see. Okay,
so
just from kind of. Well, here, can I tell you a dream really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, and I feel that this is actually a really, really sad dream. Now, mind you, I love you. And okay, so don't kill me or anything like that. And really, it isn't even anything like that. But okay, so many years ago, before I met you, there was a dream that I had where I was in this kind of like this mall, this like little. I don't know how to say it. It wasn't like an indoor, kind of like more so like a bazaar type mall, like bazaar, like not bizarre, like it's like weird, but like a bazaar almost.
Like a bazaar, BAZAAR.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was near my home, and I was checking it out, whatever, and I met somebody there that was super nice because I was trying to find a gift for my mom.
Yeah.
Like birthday, Christmas, I forget. Well, anyways, we hit it off, really, really cool chick, this and that. And, I was enjoying my time there. And then at some point in time in the dream, I realized that it was a dream. And I knew that I had to tell her that it was a dream.
Yeah.
And I said, this is just a dream. I'm going to have to wake up soon, and this cannot happen.
Yeah.
And she was just so sad and just like, oh my God, like what? Like, how can this be happening type of deal,
Uh-huh.
And, she just ended up disappearing, and I woke up. And that dream always stuck with me. That's probably going to be a story that I put on my new channel.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, yeah, because of how much it stuck with me. But yeah, I guess I can see why all the people going away because of the relationships built and this and that. So I can see as the why. Sorry to kind of hijack the topic there, but I guess I can get the person's point on that.
Yeah.
Perhaps maybe they had a dream similar to mine. I don't know. But it was super sad.
Yeah, I know. I like that type of dream. It's reminded me because I know I've come across like a TV episode, or even actually, I feel like I come across a story where it was.
Well, I mean, imagine I'm sitting here right now, and I just tell you that you're just a dream. I mean, like how fucking heartbreaking is that? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's sad.
Right.
No, the one story that I'm remembering is I'm trying to remember where I did read this. I know it was on the internet somewhere, but. It was somebody that swore that, like, he lived like 15 years of his life with the woman he married, had a couple of kids, and then I think it revolves around like this lamp that's in his house that's just off. Like, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it belongs there. Like, he notices it one day.
Okay.
And he becomes fixated with this lamp, and then he realizes that his whole last 15 years are an illusion.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I remember it being very interesting.
Right.
And sad, too. But yeah, just like this lamp that's just not right.
Yeah, it's just off.
Yeah, it's just off. All right, so number 12 is Gears of War 2.
Okay. Is that with Dom's wife or whatever?
Let's see here. Yeah.
Okay. I'm laughing at this, and I'm sure that a lot of people wouldn't be. The only reason I'm laughing at it is because I was just playing Duke Nukem Forever the other night. Mm-hmm. And there's a guy that you talk to, that you run into, like, after maybe, I don't know, playing the game for an hour or so. And he has a bandana like Marcus Phoenix, the main character from Gears of War. And he's like, "Good to see you, sir. I've been busy. I had to help my friend find his wife," or some shit like that. Oh my god! And believe me, man, like the whole deal with Dom and his wife and shit like that hurt me because like fucking I played Gears of War with my buddy. I played 1 through 3 with my buddy. And I was always Dom, so that was my character. And yeah, but I just thought that shit was just the funniest shit ever, man. I had to help my friend find his fucking wife or some shit. So all I can do now at this situation is just fucking laugh. I
mean, you understand how messed up the situation
is. Yeah, it's fucked up and everything. It really is because it really, really fucks with the guy's head. It really does, but. No, I'm kind of just laughing.
It's your one picture that you always mention.
Yeah, yeah.
You're trying not to laugh when it's a fucked up moment.
Yeah, when you're trying not to laugh during a fucked up situation. Yeah. Look that up if you guys never heard of that before. Look that up when you're trying to hold back laughter during a fucked up situation. And yeah, you'll see. Fucking great shit though. All right, come on, cat stoppers, please.
All right.
Okay. What? Yeah, find his fucking wife. Oh shit, that's good shit. All right, please next.
All right. Number 11 is from the first Red Dead Redemption.
Okay, so the whole Marston.
I guess pretty much one.
That is sad. Because he's just used the whole way through because he does legitimately become a good person after all the bullshit that he's done, and then all of a sudden, like he's contacted by the federales to do their bidding, and he does it, and he does a good job, but yet they still fucking betray him. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. It doesn't pull my heartstrings though.
No,
not at all. I really honestly, Arthur Morgan shit pulls my heartstrings, not fucking John Marston shit. And I like John. I do like John. I like Arthur more, and that's just the way it is.
Okay.
Why the fuck did you say it like that? Fuck.
Isn't that how he says okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. No. He does say okay, because he says that during poker. He'll say it during poker. Okay. No, you're right.
Okay.
Dude, why are we laughing so much through these sad moments?
Maybe because we're trying to make it
We're
happy.
trying to masquerade.
Yeah, masquerade. All right, so I never played Shadow of the Colossus, but that's number 10.
Okay. Yeah, me neither, yeah.
I guess there's a part that involves the guy that you play. His horse falls off a cliff and it says seemingly dies before the final Colossus. I'm guessing.
Okay, well, hold on a second here. Hold on.
Oh, wait a second. There's more to it.
Okay.
It's you find out that's you know what, I do know this. It's kind of
okay.
Yeah, okay. You find out that the dude you've been playing the whole time is dead.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Fuck,
or something like that.
Son of a bitch, I died. All right, well, what a fucking never-ending story. has that moment with the fucking horse. I was like, well, fucking that is fucking sad. Why won't you move, boy? You know, fucking because the horse knows he's done. You know,
that scene is intense.
That shit is so sad. It's sad.
That's right. I forgot about.
So that's what I was thinking at first, but all right. So there's more to it than that.
Yeah, no, that scene is so sad. God.
You like how I said that like a black woman? And I've been moving my head like one too, like
Alright, number 9 is Half-Life 2 Episode 2. This is the one that I didn't play. So I played Episode 1, I never finished Episode 2.
Alright.
Let's see here.
God, I'm like such shit at this game.
There's a character named Eli in there. I think I remember him. He's an older guy. I guess he dies in 2.
Okay.
So I feel bad. I don't remember him.
I can't say shit because I never played it.
Okay. 8 is Assassin's Creed 2. As for
I never played an Assassin's Creed game, so I can't say shit on that either.
I'm guessing things happen with his Ezio. Things happen with his family.
Yeah, it's your boy Ezio.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, he died again. God damn it, this shield guy. How do you kill the shield guy? I forget.
Okay. 7 is for Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you shit.
I know bits and pieces about that game more so because of like what I've read about it. I know that like Snake is much older looking because he's slowly dying from something. That's why he looks so old.
Right.
And that let's see here.
I will get past this.
Yeah, just things and stuff.
All right, well, whatever.
Hold up.
Fucking Super Mario's.
He would do that.
Alright, Katiekins is experiencing technical difficulties. So am I. Getting my ass whipped over here.
It's because the site that this is on has a lot of ads on it, and it's being very critical.
Right. Some of them aid sites, I gotcha.
Yeah. I've never played, this is number 6. This is Eco. I think it's ICO.
Yeah, which I think those are like the same people for Shadow of Colossus or whatever.
Let's see here.
And what number was that?
This is 6.
That was 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's saying that it's just a sad game all around type of thing. It's not really mentioning the part though in there. I know that you're like I think you like free like a girl or something and you're just leaving her around.
Yeah.
But
I played like, I don't know, a half hour of it and I was just like, I don't know, I wasn't interested. I'm sure it's my loss, but yeah, I wasn't really feeling it.
Okay, so number 5, it says it is on BioShock 2.
BioShock 2, really?
Yeah.
I got nothing. I mean, like, I like the game, but I got, like, no feelings for it whatsoever when it comes to, like, that type of shit.
Yeah, let's see here.
Not at all. It's a cool game. I'll say that.
I'm trying to see, like, what is considered the sad.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's really not much I can think of other than Subject Delta being torn away from his little sister.
Yeah, it says, like, the game's beginning was a tragic affair, what with Delta being forced to kill himself.
Yeah.
And then,
But it wasn't like, fucking, oh my god, this is gonna stick with me, you know?
It's his best case, he gets liquefied and turned into memory goo to live on within his beloved daughter. Is that like, is that...
Oh, at the end? Yeah, like, yeah, you know, his sacrifice, pretty much that would be the good ending. That he gets that he dies, but his memories and shit literally like live within her. Eleanor, or I'm sorry, Elena. I like that her mom can never pronounce her own daughter's name right. Elena.
I feel like what they should have done is, like, if that is a choice on this list, it should have been switched with Aerith dying. That should have been number 5.
Yeah, Bioshock 2 ending compared to Aerith dying makes no fucking sense. It really doesn't, but okay, man, you know. This is obviously somebody who is younger writing this list.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, isn't a bad thing. It's just, you know, it's, there's another generation, what the fuck, you know? Like, I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to say that, but, you know, I think the gravity of the situation is a lot deeper when it comes to Aerith. That's all I'm saying. And this is coming from somebody who... Final Fantasy VII, by the way, for the record, is not my favorite Final Fantasy game at all. As a matter of fact, it's not even top 3. So, I'm not like some Final Fantasy VII fanboy fucking being like, what the fuck, you know? No, like, I'm just straight up saying that, no, that's not a good... Bioshock 2 ending over Aerith dying, no. No. I'm sorry. That's it. Poor journalism there. I'm sorry. It is. It's not good. It's not good enough.
Let's see. Number 4, they have Halo Reach on here.
Well, when you gotta, the last mission is to survive.
Yeah.
you can't. You're supposed to die. Yeah, whatever. Again, how the fuck is Aerith's death not fucking, you know, over that? This guy's a Spartan. He was built for combat. He was built and bred for combat. He was ready to die. Aerith wasn't ready to die, you know? Probably because of all them life spells and Phoenix Downs lying around. But regardless, she wasn't ready to die. She had a lot going for herself. She was an ancient, which is a very, very important figure in the game. She's the last of her breed, besides, like, fucking Sephiroth's quote-unquote birthright.
Yeah.
Which he was flawed. That wasn't his birthright. He was a flawed character, which made him a good villain. But okay, next.
All right, Max Payne 2. That's number 3.
No, I played Max Payne 2. I didn't play it all the way through. I played the first one and the third one, so you got me kind of at a standstill here.
Okay.
But I will say this, though, the whole Max Payne dealie is a fucking tragedy. So I can definitely see why Max Payne is so high up on the list.
That says number 2, though, is it says that, because I know in the first one I watched you play it, like, his family got, like, you know...
And then his woman gets
in the second
murked,
one,
right?
The woman that he falls in love with, I guess, gets killed, but not only that, she gets shot in her stomach, so she dies in his arms.
Well, here's the thing, though, with his woman, which I think her name is Mona.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing with Mona is that Mona was a fighter and a killer herself, so... There was a great chance that she was going to die. You know, that didn't take me by surprise. It really didn't. She knew what the fuck she was in for, and I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it is tragic, especially for somebody in Max's shoes, losing wife, losing, you know, child, and then losing somebody that he kind of thought that he found solace in, like, you know. Maybe to rebuild, but he should have also known too, like, what doesn't get me or strike me is that, like, well, Max knows that Mona is a very dangerous woman, though, too.
Yeah, he said that she was an assassin.
Yeah,
so pretty much, like, her lifestyle is something that's going to be just, like, probably going to expect her to get killed. Or...
And here's the thing, Max isn't an assassin.
No, isn't he, like, a cop?
No, he was a cop. He is not an assassin. He was a cop. You know, involved in some fucked up shit because of some shit that his wife found out, and then it just pretty much goes from there. The whole story goes from there. Okay, but Mona is an assassin. She was basically death for hire, so her dying doesn't really strike me as like an emotional thing. Maybe, yeah, you feel bad for Max in the snap, but Max should have fucking known better. You know, like, this bitch is crazy. This bitch might get herself killed. And I had to save this bitch, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, Mona's tough-ass fucking chick. She's cool. But, you know, them's the risks you take, yos. All right, what else you got?
Number 2, I can kind of agree with this because of just like...
Man, Mona was number 3?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, all right.
Number 2 is Heavy Rain.
Yeah, all right.
It doesn't necessarily put a scene on there.
But there's a lot of shit that can go fucked up in Heavy Rain.
But
so,
also, like, I mean, the whole premise of, like, well, yeah, Ethan just starts out like, you know, his kid gets hit by a car.
I just kind of feel like this is a cop-out, though.
Yeah.
Because this is, again, like you're walking... and I'm not saying that, like, your choice is a bad choice, but again, it's kind of like in that whole realm of it's heavily story-based. Mm-hmm. So, of course, you're going to, you know, have these feelings for the characters, you know what I mean? And I just kind of feel it's like a cop-out. I just don't see it as a legitimate video game morning, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I just got to number 1, and I feel like, yeah, this list is pretty much a fluke.
Alright, what do you got for number 1?
Okay. Number 1 is Portal. You remember playing through that game?
Yes, I do. Actually, I was just talking to my good friend today about it.
Now, do you know as to why they might choose anything for Portal?
I mean, there's cake involved. Love cake. What is it? What did they say?
Well, here's the thing: is I remember.
Well, because you have to destroy GLaDOS, right?
Yeah, but that's not the
right.
Thing
Yeah, that's supposed to be the thing that makes it feel good.
Yeah, no, it's like, I actually remember feeling sad, but, like, it's not sad like Aerith dying sad.
Right.
All right? So, now, officially, I feel like those two things should be swapped. From what we've talked about, I feel like, yes, like, that deserves the top spot. I feel like Aerith dying, because of all the time and effort you put into a game, like, she's... Right. I feel like that deserves number 1 spot. And especially for later incarnations of the game, because there's achievements and trophies out there that encourage you to level her up to even further, you know, hurt you. But going back to the number 1 choice for Portal, so throughout that game you're using what's called the companion cube. You're using that to solve puzzles and everything like that in all the rooms to go farther through the facility to get to GLaDOS. At one point in the game, you have to destroy it. The cube, gotcha. Yeah. And I remember being sad about that, but honestly, that's like the saddest moment. Well, right here, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. So that's what they're saying. That's what was number 1. Okay, because I can tell you right now, even with this game right here, there's somebody that is AI that is with you throughout pretty much all of the game. His name is Vega. Shit, blah blah blah, this and that. Now I believe that Doom guy did back him up. Yeah. So, you know, like, if you do actually pay attention to, like, the little nooks and crannies in the game, you'll notice that. Yeah. But even though you backed him up, Vega doesn't talk after that. So the game's not just straight up saying, like, oh, but you backed up Vega, so it's okay, you know? No, the game just kind of leads you to believe that Vega is done for. So that could easily be the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, this list... Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of it. Yeah. No, not at all. I feel like our discussion of what we chose for ours were much stronger. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, no rhyme on there. Get out of here. Like, no fucking lead. I could even say, like, the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 could be, like, that deserves a spot on there, because it's just, like, it's sad. You get no closure, you know. Right. Pretty much your main goal is to want to get Sora back to, and, you know, pretty much Donald and Goofy want to get back to their king and all that. Yeah, this list was fucking lazy bullshit. I will say that there were a couple that stood out. The Dom one, that stood out, even though I laughed through all of it. Yeah. It did stand out, though. I was like, okay, I can see why, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, fam. Not big on that choosing. Disappoint. It is a disappoint. But that's okay. It's not like you knew going in, you know? Yeah. I mean, that's the whole... I mean, if anything, I gave them their... I had to click through all the pages. So right, you gave them their... Yeah, you gave them their clicks. Oh, bonus. Oh my god, why did I do that?
I got like no ammo.
That's right, because it's the...
Mm-hmm.
That's cool that they let you do this.
Yeah, it's only a section of the level, though. It does actually play the music, though. I think it does. Yeah, it does. You get an invulnerability frame when you attack like that.
Oh, yeah.
But I was just waiting for my grenade.
Oh, gotcha. Ugh.
You know it. I know, it's great. It's good music.
I'm very surprised that they haven't redone the original games to where, and what's funny is if they wanted to, they could do it in the sense of just like how it is now, where it's classic, and then give you classic sprites.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can make you do a combination. You can play like
Right.
this, but with the upped enemies.
Right.
Or you could do it to where everything is just redone.
It would be nice. Oh shit. The music should just play while you're like out in the main game too.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you discover, like, I would be totally okay with that.
What are those guys?
These guys, I call them Super Marios, but they're known as Hell Knights. But I call them Super Marios because they jump around a lot, and like you said, they throw fireballs.
That's actually what I thought it was.
No, I call them Super Marios because they jump.
The jump.
But yeah, I didn't even think of that shit. We should get a top 10 list of the top 10 failed lists. That motherfucker would be close to number 1. Let me just say that right then and now. And I'm trying to get through the facility to do stuff. I don't even know. I honestly, like, as much as I love Doom, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I just like killing shit. I shit you not, that's it. You know, like that's what gets me going in these games. Like there is mildly a story, but whatever. I do like the lore though. I want to get up there.
Are you able to get up there?
I think there's actually a way that you can kind of fuck up. Huh? Voice just went. Did you hear that? And there it is right there. That's how you do it. Because then, yeah, you can get this and run over here, and then you might be able to. Nope. No, actually, I don't think you can. No, I have to get up there the legitimate way, which I haven't figured out yet because it's been so long since I played. But I'm guessing it's probably... I don't know. Probably got to go and do this first. Will you be my girlfriend, please? Yeah, here. That's where I need to be. Then, and only then.
So what is that supposed to be an eyeball, or what the hell is that?
I don't know. I never questioned it. See, this game is definitely made for people like me because I don't question a lot of shit. I just want to kill shit. That's about as far as my immersion into this game goes. don't get me wrong, I do enjoy me some lore every now and again, and, you know, maybe there'll be some day when I'll actually read these fucking things that I pick up, and what have you. But today, my dear, is most certainly not that fucking day. Look how he throws it like a Hadouken.
Yeah.
Like, they know what they did. They know what they did, and they're proud of it. And I'm proud of them.
Reduced by 50%.
Alright, so is that all the list we got?
Well, I was trying to think of, like, another one.
Where are you now?
Yeah. Itchy back. Because we got weapons, we got sad moments. I mean, I can look up Easter eggs and see how many of them that you know.
Alright. I was thinking of,
Oh, what?
not to take off from what you were thinking of, but I was thinking of, maybe the most stupid moments in video games.
Okay.
You know, there's plenty of that shit going on.
Since we had a stupid top 10 or top 15 list.
Right, yeah. How the fuck do I get through this motherfucker? So grab that guy's card. Alright, well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out where the hell I need to go and just start up another stream. Because I'm gonna be in here forever. I don't know where to go.
Well, this list is from 2015 and it says 12 worst video game moments of the decade so far.
No, I need stupid moment. Not just worst.
Not worst, you need stupid? Okay.
Yeah.
Funniest. I have dummy gaming moments, but I think that's from other stuff though.
And like, I don't want to be fucking like, you know, some predictable bullshit where it's like, oh yeah, the part when Yuna and Titus start laughing. Like, who gives a shit? That part is supposed to be cheesy, by the way. Must be here.
Just look up stupid moments because I'm not really getting anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to look up. Stupid
moments. I was hoping
moments.
that I was gonna find like a. I keep finding her videos.
Well, then I guess they're just gonna have to go and flock to other videos.
You know, I'll try it with dumb. Nope.
I'm gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna be able to find something.
Well, you find it.
Oh, I will. I will find it. Believe me. It ain't safe. Tell you what is safe though, this fucking next objective, because I have no fucking idea where to go. Because I done fucked this up big time. Alright, well then that's what I'll do. I'll figure out where to go here first. And then start up another stream. Or podcast, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So I need to get up there. That's where I need to go. Alright. We'll be back. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.